Hello, and welcome to our Luwex videos, The Basics. This video is going to walk you through the application of two of our most popular products. Even though the products are very similar in their applications, they differ considerably on their principles and what they provide. So let's get started. The first product is our M9. It's a very popular product. It's an affordable option for the support and concussion. Similar products are on the market now. Ours differ considerably in the fact that there's no tip and no gun needed for any of our Luwex products. The M9 doesn't get hard over time, which is one of its huge advantages. And even when it's set up, it's about 10 to 15% softer than the competitor. This product has been successfully used without any mesh or pad. However, we suggest using something to contain the product because it promotes so much sole growth. It does adhere to the foot, and it will adhere to a pad as well. The second is our famous Air Ride. There's nothing in the market like this. It's a resilient memory foam that you can change the density by just adding drops of water. Again, no tip and no gun. This adheres very well to the foot and the pad. I also suggest using mesh or under a pad for this application as well. Both of these products use the exact same type of activator, so it won't matter if you have an activator bottle to use either for M9 or the Air Ride. You'll need a syringe to draw up the activator, and one will come with either one of these products. I suggest rinsing it out with water after each use. Use shrink wrap or shipping wrap so that you are able to wrap the foot to contain the product when you're pouring it. For the Air Ride, you're going to need a syringe, or you can use your fingertips for the drops of water. After trimming the foot, it's key that we dry the foot so that you get the best adhesion. I like to brush the foot to clean the debris out of the commissures of the frog and any of the dirt that might be in the wall. And then I'll use a heat gun or a torch to actually dry the foot. After that, you attach your shoe and pad or your mesh. If you're using a leather pad or a plastic pad, have at least one hole in the pad so that you can apply your product, squeeze your product through that hole. The other nice thing is if you're using the Air Ride, it also allows for expansion so that if the product is over poured or needs to expand, it can expand out that hole as well. Next is to go ahead and wrap your foot. You don't need a lot of wrap when you're wrapping the foot. Just 2 or 3 wraps normally will contain this product very well. There is a trick though that I like to suggest to people, and that is that when using this is you make a small ball of plastic and you stick it behind the wrap, and that'll keep it down off of the hairline. If you're using the Air Ride, now is when you decide on what the density is going to be. Here's some sample ideas for what the densities could be used for. 1 to 2 drops is going to be a very firm and supportive. If you're going to use 3 drops, which is mostly what we suggest, that's going to be a supportive performance. 4 drops is going to offer that cushion support for the hunters or thoroughbreds with some sore feet. 5 drops is typically used for therapeutic or lameness. Drop the activator in the amount that you need. I suggest cutting the tip off the cap, and you're able to then push the syringe down through that hole and makes a nice tight seal. M9 takes 20 cc's of activator, and Air Ride takes 15 cc's of activator. The only thing that we've ever noticed before on our products is that the activator can sometimes become cloudy or milky. This is due to significant temperature changes or exposure to air. If your activator becomes this color, cloudy or crystallized, all you have to do is put it in the microwave for about 15 to 30 seconds and shake it very well, and it'll return back to its original state. Once you inject the activator into the bottle, shake the bottle vigorously for about 5 to 10 seconds to mix the product up. Depending on your temperature, this product will set up in about a minute to a minute and a half. But now you're ready to go ahead and inject or pour the product. If you're going to inject the product, cut the tip of the cap off and inject it through the hole, or if you want to, you can puncture through the back of your wrap and squirt it through the back of the foot. If you're using a mesh pad or a Luwex type pad that has holes in the pad, I suggest taking the cap off and squeezing through the mesh. If possible, I suggest holding the foot for a minute or so. This allows the adhesion to actually start on the foot rather than the pad. After that, you can cover the holes with plastic wrap and put the foot down. Another great product from Luwex is the laminitis silicone. This is our two-part impression material. Similar to other two-part impression materials, this product does not adhere to the foot or pad. The differences between ours is it's extremely lightweight. Ours weighs approximately a third of the competitor. The other difference is ours is not a two-part equal system. For our product, you take the amount that you're looking which is for, located, you flatten it out in your hand, and you put a bead of the activator, toothpaste type tube. I suggest using gloves for this because in the beginning it can be a little oily. But once it sets up, it's extremely lightweight and has a fantastic density. Thank you for watching, and see your local Farrier Supply store or contact us to purchase Luwex products.